Hi everybody, I'm back with another video. This video, I came across this article on, it's not an article, Kevin's Corner was talking about this point, about what can he do in nonsense or something. And it was a commercial of men going around saying they have periods. And they are advertising tampons and Maxipads for men. You know how a female goes to, in school, she goes to her locker and she puts the locker out and her pad falls out on the floor. And the other guy looks at him, yeah, this is his maxi pad, whatever. Another guy's in the bathroom, he reaches down in his socks and pull out a tampon because he found out his period on. So, okay, so I decided I'm going to look up and see what kind of period a man has. The only way I understand a man has, this is not something new to me. I've heard the LGBT community claim they have periods too. But my understanding, the only way they can have a period is through the anus. Because if it comes out through the penis, then you got some kind of medical issue that need to be immediately dealt with if you're bleeding through your penis. So the only other way I think they would be bleeding and call it a period where you actually got an opening to put a tampon in would be the anus. So let's read the article and see what it has to say. I read it and got a little bit of understanding of it because it just irks my nerve knowing that men cannot pass blood as women do and it not be a dire emergency, some health issues. But according to the article on the health line, it says, like women, I say unlike, no way, men experience hormonal shifts and changes. I won't say it's like women. Every day, a man's testosterone level rises in the morning and falls in the evening. Do women hormones rise in the morning and fall in the evening? I don't know. I can't say I ever was aware of that. So, it says testosterone levels can even vary from day to day. Testosterone levels can vary from day to day. Okay, these are men experiences. I'm a woman, so I have no clue. Some claim that these hormonal fluctuations. See, men don't have hormones. He has testosterone. So this article should be saying some claim that these testosterone fluctuations may cause symptoms that mimic the symptoms of premenstrual syndrome, PMS, including depression, fatigue, and mood swings. See right here, they're claiming men have hormonal fluctuations, but they say testosterone levels is what varies. To me, hormones is what women have. But anyway, let's carry on. But are those monthly? Just me saying men have hormonal swings, it just makes no sense to me. So, but those monthly swings regular enough to be called male periods. Male periods. A period is blood flowing out of a woman. Clots, big clots, painful clots, just all day, just make you want to go insane. But as women, we don't. We get through it because we are made that way. Anyway, but are those okay? I read that. Yes, yes, claim psychotherapist. So a psychotherapist and author Jed Diamond, which is has a PhD. Diamond coined the term irritable male syndrome. Irritable male syndrome. Does it have any relation to irritable bowel syndrome? Come on now. In his book of the same name to describe these, not hormonal, but testosterone fluctuations and the symptoms they cause based on true biological phenomena observed in rams. What the word is rams? To me, rams are animals. So you go test a male goat animal, whatever you call this, bull, whatever the thing is. You could test it in an animal and then use it to compare a man. Huh? Maybe it's a female ram. I don't know. Either way it go, anyway, that makes no sense. As Kevin Corner said, he tried to make sense out of nonsense. But he said he can't make no sense out of this nonsense. Anyway, he believes, and this is where cisgender come in. So, I never heard of word cisgender until Malik Yoba went on the Breakfast Club with this craziness, trying to push this cisgender in the head. Nobody even understands what a cisgender is. But after reading this article, I kind of see what they mean by cisgender. And what is cisgender? After reading this article, to my understanding, are gay men who hate women, basically, make it very clear. They despise pussies or whatever. They hate women. They only want men. Find women disgusting. And I actually heard a gay guy say that. I just wouldn't have, I would never sleep with a woman. I'm like, okay, you don't have to. But you don't hear women going around saying, I don't never want to sleep with a man. I'm not going to sleep with a girl. Which I'm not going to sleep with a girl. But I don't think a girl is disgusting. I don't think men are disgusting. So, just because you don't want to sleep with a girl, you don't have to find her utterly disgusting. Just because you want to be with a man. Anyway, this doctor claims this is true biological phenomena observed. That ram thing, that makes no sense to me. Anyway, let's get to the cisgender. So he believes cisgender men experience testosterone, not hormonal cycle. Because I'm not going to say hormonal cycle because men don't have hormonal cycles. They have testosterone cycle. Those are the ones that rise in the morning and falls at night. They're testosterone. They're testosterone. Their testosterone rise. Anyway, that's why these cycles have been described as menstruation. I heard of menstruation or male period. I never heard of male period. I heard of menstruation. Now they calls it male period. Male period, where are you bleeding from? Anus or penis? Because if it's coming from the penis, that sounds like some serious medical issues. But if you're bleeding from the anus, then we understand why we're bleeding from the anus. Because that's where sexual intercourse is. Anyway, moving on. A woman's period and hormonal changes are the result of her natural reproductive. And this dude said there's no such thing as a natural born woman. Just in this article here, he says those are her natural reproductive cycle. Sex therapist Janet Brito, a PhD, LCSW, what that means, CST, know what that means. the hormonal changes she endures are in preparation for possible conception. So what are men whole testosterone changes are in preparation for? What is he enduring it for? She's preparing for possible conception. Cisgender men do not experience the cycle of producing ovulates, ovocytes, or whatever they call. Cisgender men do not experience that because they are men. So my understanding from reading this was cisgender men are just simply gay men. Simple as that. So why are you trying to give them a name? Why are you trying to say cisgender men? They're just gay men. Transgender men. I can't think of no, just giving it a new name, cisgender. What does cis mean? I kind of look up cis because when we was talking about Malik Yoba, the guy sent me a link to look up cis. So now I understand what cis is. And so I understand what cisgender is. And basically, the article came in, was in Japanese. So I had to literally look at the picture, get the concept of what it was saying to understand what the cis is. And basically the cis is and they use the example of a car. I'm riding in a car and the car is moving forward. Now as the car goes around that deep left curve, the car moves that way, but me sitting there doesn't move. But me sitting there wants to go forward. But I'm going to the left with the car, even though I'm not actually moving. So the system, so basically they say it's cisgenders are basically an invisible position, something like that. You got to look it up, the CIS. I understand it. I haven't got to the place where I can explain it well where it makes sense. It might make sense. Basically, when the car is doing that, going around that left curve, I'm sitting in the car, I'm not moving. I'm going forward. But as you can see, I'm not actually going forward, but I'm going to the left. So that I'm still going forward. That's the invisible. I'm not. This area is actually there, but it's invisible. It's not there because I'm in the car going to the left. So when they say that as far as you dealing male and female, like it says in that complete circle, that circle go around and around. But when you get to a certain point, you want to go forward, but you're going around. So with that sense right there, basically the cisgender gay man, basically a gay man, are sitting here as the female is a complete circle, but he just sitting there, not moving. So from what it's telling me, male and female is the same until you get to a certain point, and the female going around and the male sitting there, and I'm seeing it. I don't know if you've seen it, but anyway, that's what I get from it, which is, as Kevin's Corner say, a bunch of nonsense makes absolutely no sense. It's like you're trying to reprogram a person's mind from what's been around for the last thousands of years, and you're going to sit here with this generation and just try to change a person's way of thinking, their understanding of who they are. So I know who I am, and this nonsense here, I ain't even buying it, because I fully understand who I am and where I came from. But anyway, they say these cisgender men do not experience the cycle of producing the overnights like women do, nor do they have a uterus that gets thicker to prepare for fertilization of eggs. They don't have a uterus. And niggas mad when they say you don't have a uterus. What's that to get mad about? Accept who you are. If you're cisgender, of course, okay, then you're just a man. It feels like a woman. Have symptoms, have the same depression, stress symptoms women have. And it's not because you have a period. And it's not because it's not because your uterus is thicker and prepares for conception. And they do not have a uterine lining that will be released from the body as blood through the vagina. So the uterine lining, so the thickness on the uterus, if there is no conception, then it releases from the body, from the natural woman's body, as blood through the vagina. So men feeling all these symptoms, they don't even have this physical ability, but they can have a period. Because this a woman's period is only the thick lining on the uterus that did not form a baby, that did not occur conception, where there was no conception. So that's what a woman's menstrual cycle is. That's what her period is. But these men in this commercial going around carrying tampons and stuff for a period, as if they're women. You want to do that, that's fine with me. Because females, like I say, we go through it naturally. But do we like it? No. So if you want to have all of that, the period, the pain, the bloating, the gushing of the huge clots coming out of your anus or wherever it come from, have at it. Because even though I'm so glad when I turned 50 and mine went, it was, that 50th year, it was terrible. It was just this gushing of clots everywhere. I could not get up, go nowhere. It was terrible. I was a steam Walmart buying, going in Walmart buying a outfit or something and changing clothes because I was fine in the car. Then when I got out the car, boom, I got running there buy me an outfit. It is terrible. You want to go through that, have at it, because I ain't never liked it. But anyway, moving on. In this definition, men do not have these types of periods. Exactly. They don't have those types of periods. However, Brito notes that men testosterone levels can vary, and some factors can influence testosterone levels, as these, going back to hormones, as these testosterone shift. How you gonna call it? My thing is, they're using the words interchangeable. You can't say testosterone levels and then turn around and say hormone shift. It's a testosterone shift and fluctuation. It's the testosterone that is shifting and fluctuating. And they're not even using the word as far as women, because women have hormonal changes. Men have testosterone changes. But you want to use the words for females to describe testosterone. They're two separate words. But anyway, men may experience symptoms. Yeah, they're going to experience symptoms of their testosterone levels shifting and fluctuating. That's what they experience. They're not experiencing no hormonal changes as far as periods that a woman that is similar to women. It's not similar to women because you are a full male. Anyway, I won't say men who have this female who all fully believe that they are female. That may be the case, but just everything about you that is testosterone. Now, I understand they say males have a small amount of hormones, And these hormones and the testosterone supposed to balance out. But apparently gay men have more hormones than they have testosterone. So their hormones are fluctuating up and down, whatever, why they call themselves cisgenders. Even if that's the case, they still not having periods, because where's the blood coming from? Where's the huge painful clots coming from? Anyway, moving on. What causes irritable male syndrome? What causes irritable male syndrome? I guess it's irritable. I think it's called, I know what she says, it's called irritable male. What causes it is male having too much hormones. So it irritates the male to be more female hormones than male. The hormones and the testosterone are supposed to balance out. It's not, it's more hormones than testosterone in males. I would think that would be the cause of the irritable male syndrome. He's irritable because he's a male, and these feminine hormones are up here. He's spiritual, so now he's irritating his male testosterone. So the testosterone levels are doing what? Up and down. It's not his hormones that's up and down. The hormones is up. They're up here. He identifies as a woman. But over here, what goes on? Testosterone's up, down, fluctuating. Testosterone's up, down, like I guess like it's supposed to be, but because the hormones over here are not equally balanced with the testosterone, then these hormones is up here. Full mental female. Body saying, come down, you male. But anyway, that's my understanding of it. Now let's see what the doctor has to say. IMS is supposedly the result of dipping and oscillating hormones, specifically testosterone, exactly, oscillating to testosterone. However, there's no medical evidence of IMS. There's no medical evidence because men are medically, medically don't have a period, can't have a period, medically can't pass blood through the penis like women, except in sexual ejaculations. Men pass some blood. That's the only way he passes blood. But that's normal. But just passing it like a woman, I used to have a period for 13, 14 days, passing it like that, heavy clot, painful. Okay. A little bit comes through the penis like it's supposed to. But if a man having a period like a woman, okay, that's some problems. And that, to me, that will be irritable male syndrome. Because his body, since he sees himself as cisgender, the male part is irritable because it's overpowered by feminine. So the male, the male is still there. The male hasn't gone anywhere because that is that's the way the body in the female's womb was formed. There was a male body that was formed through male, whatever, scientifically, no other word. Male body was formed through biological, scientific factors, as was female. So, because the body is overloaded with female hormones, The male is still there. The male testosterone doing what it's supposed to do. But the female hormones is up here. It's not coming down. It's high. It's out of balance with the male testosterone. If it's equal, then I don't think there will be a male or irritable male syndrome. Now, however, it's true that testosterone plays an important role in a man's physical and mental well-being, and the human body works to regulate it. Regulate exactly. The male testosterone, the body works to regulate it. It's up and down, up and down. It regulates. But if there is hormone up here and you physically feels like a female, but your male, physical and mental is here, everything is out of balance, so it causes a problem. So irritable male syndrome. Now, they say, but factors unrelated to IMS can cause testosterone levels to change. This is thought to lead to unusual symptoms. Unusual symptoms such as what? Factors that can influence testosterone levels include, because it's only hormonal in women. Because I'm not gonna get confused. I'm not gonna get confused too, because my mind understands the difference between a male and a female mentally. I understand that. Age. A man's testosterone level starts declining as early as 30. So his testosterone. What? I'll be back. What? 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 Okay, alright. I'm going to end this video, and I will be back with the next video.